Hello friend. Welcome to MovieMark. Today we have brought you some amazing top 10 new Hollywood movies released in 2023. Which are masterpiece movies forever, hope you will like them. So let's start today's video. Number 10. Mother's Day. This movie based on action drama thriller genres, with 5.3 imdb rating. Nina, a secretive ex-NATO special operations agent, must use all her lethal skills to save her son who has been kidnapped by ruthless gangsters. Finding Max is a double chance for her. A chance for a new sense of adrenaline and the possibility of returning to life for her son, whom she must have had more. An unnamed US military operative, known as the Mother, brokers an arms smuggling deal between ex-SAS Captain Adrian Lovell and arms dealer Hector Alvarez. Number 9. Halloween Kills. This movie based on horror thriller genres, with 5.5 imdb rating. On October 31, 1978, Deputy Frank Hawkins accidentally shoots his partner dead while trying to save him from Michael Myers. He also prevents Dr. Samuel Loomis from executing Michael. 40 years later, on October 31, 2018, after being stabbed and left to die by Dr. Ranbir Sartain, Hawkins is found by Cameron Elam, who calls an ambulance. Hawkins regrets allowing Michael to live and vows to kill him. Surviving victims of Michael Myers form a vigilante mob and vow to end his reign of terror. Number 8. Studio 666. This movie based on comedy horror music genres, with 5.7 imdb rating. In 1993 Encino, Sky Willow, drummer of the heavy metal band Dream Widow, is crawling along the floor with a broken leg, followed closely by band's frontman, Greg Knoll, who is holding a hammer. Sky sees the body of another band member, who has had his jaw broken by Greg, before Greg drives the hammer through her forehead and repeatedly hits her head with it, crushing her skull. Number 7. The Point Men. This movie based on action drama thriller genres, with 6.0 imdb rating. A story about a diplomat and a National Intelligence Service (NIS) agent who struggle and risk their lives on foreign soil to save Korean hostages that have been abducted in the Middle East. Number 6. Renfield. This movie based on comedy fantasy horror genres, with 6.4 imdb rating. In the early 20th century, Transylvanian vampire Count Dracula meets English lawyer R.M. Renfield. Renfield hopes to broker a deal for some land, and after proving to be a useful assistant, he ends up becoming Dracula's familiar, allowing him to be immortal and gaining super strength and speed when he consumes bugs. In this modern monster tale of Dracula's loyal servant, Renfield, the tortured aide to history's most narcissistic boss, is forced to procure his master's prey and do his every bidding, no matter how debased. But now, after centuries of servitude, Renfield is ready to see if there's a life outside the shadow of the Prince of Darkness. If only he can figure out how to end his codependency. Number 5. I See You. This movie based on crime drama mystery genres, with 6.8 imdb rating. 10-year-old Justin Witter is abducted by an unknown force while riding his bike. Greg Harper is made lead detective on the case, assisted by Detective Spitsky. A green pocket knife is found at the scene, connecting the crime to a series of abductions committed 15 years prior by a man named Cole Gordon, who is now imprisoned. Greg and Spitsky are informed that Gordon is pushing for a mistrial in light of a new abduction. They go to speak with Tommy Braun, one of Gordon's 2 surviving victims, but he becomes hysterical when he sees them. Number 4. Blood and Gold. This movie based on action drama war genres, with 6.5 IMDb rating. In the spring of 1945, the Allied armies invade Nazi Germany as the end of World War II draws near. Heinrich, a decorated Wehrmacht veteran, is captured and hanged by Waffen-SS led by a fanatical lieutenant colonel, after a desertion attempt. He is rescued by Elsa, who brings him to her farm home that she shares with her brother, Paul. In the nearby village, the SS arrive and begin to search a destroyed home previously occupied by Jews as they seek a large amount of hidden gold. Number 3. The Little Mermaid. This movie based on adventure family fantasy genres, with 7.2 IMDb rating. Ariel is a mermaid princess and the youngest daughter of King Triton, ruler of the Mer people of Atlantica. She is fascinated with the human world despite never having seen it, as Triton forbid all merfolk from going to the surface after Ariel's mother was killed by a human. Number 2. The Wind Guardians. This movie based on animation action-adventure genres, with 7.0 IMDb rating. A young man who lives in Zhao dreams of martyrdom, but he is blind and can only sneak into the market by swindling. One day, Rakshasa attacked Zhao and his mother, who was dependent on him, suddenly disappeared. Lang Ming had to embark on the road of finding the truth. After a wave of unrest, ancient gods and beasts are in danger, and the legendary chivalrous also appear before them. Number 1. John Wick, Chapter 4. This movie based on action crime thriller genres, with 8.0 IMDb rating. In New York City, John Wick prepares to exact vengeance against the High Table while hiding underground with the Bowery King. He travels to Morocco and kills the Elder, the one who sits above the table. In response, the Marquis Vincent Bissett de Graymont, a High Table member, summons New York Continental Hotel manager Winston and his concierge, Sharon. The Marquis explains that the High Table has given him unlimited resources to kill John Wick. He chastises Winston for failing to assassinate John. As punishment, the Marquis strips Winston of his managerial duties, declares him excommunicado, destroys the New York Continental, and executes Sharon. So friends, I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. Thanks for watching.